Yo, what's up? We're back here live at the Creek in the Cave studio here in Austin, Texas. Beautiful downtown Austin. This is Austin Music Zone. I am your host, Jordan Macdonald, and we got a very special guest in the building today. Super dope DJ here in the city of Austin, Texas. The one, the only, Mr. Ashmar.
Hey, hello.
What's going on, fam?
What's up, Jordan? How you doing, bro?
Thank you for coming in. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's a little rainy outside, but we
For
cool.
real.
Yeah, we needed it, but you know, I was complaining so much about summer being so long.
Yeah.
And now we got a few days of cold. I'm like, you know what? Bring the sun back. Bring the sun back.
Right. It's I think the issue is that it just abruptly happened.
Yeah, abruptly.
Just
We didn't get no
one day.
warning. We didn't get no
Nothing.
warm up.
For real. It was
They're like, yo, 6 months of summer, now it's cold. And it's like,
then
all right, dog.
Sometimes it's warm again,
Yeah.
then it's not.
Everybody's getting sick and shit. Everybody's got the sniffles and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's allergies, though, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. That shit sucks.
These wet-ass allergies.
For real.
Man.
It was like 82 degrees, and then somebody hit a switch, and it was like 34 degrees.
And they were like, yo, we out here now. Now it's winter. No fall.
It's true.
So for the people that don't know, exactly what would you say that you do within music, the music industry?
Well, in Austin, or just in general. But anyways, my first introduction into the Austin music community was that I actually was a beat maker,
Yeah.
singer, writer, rapper, and all that. And then, I would do shows with a lot of the different acts who are still doing it right now, like Mike Melano, Shut Off Fee.
Mike Melano's artistic
Bro, that's my nigga.
creativity is crazy.
That's my
It's
nigga,
insane.
Shelly.
Yeah,
you know?
Shelly's the man.
Yeah, so then COVID happened, and there was like this internal, like, I don't know. There was this internal, like, I could feel myself having to go towards like TikTok and social media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I had writer's block away from like the artistic side of doing the things.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that neither. So then I picked up DJing. I taught myself how to DJ. We used to have this controller for all our gigs, like me, certified. So me, my boy Shanzian, and then Danny was our DJ. And Danny, we didn't have any shows. So I just like, yo, can I buy the controller from you? And I bought it from him, and I taught myself like 8 hours a day. I had like a desk job, but I was working from home, and I would just turn that shit on, and I would just really be over here.
Yeah, really be overspinning and stuff.
Yeah, and then I taught myself, and then I'm the DJ now.
Damn, that's cool, man. Because like me, I like dancing and stuff, but I don't really like going out to clubs and stuff.
For
But
sure.
every time I've gone to a club and you've been DJing, I'm like, oh yeah, this is because you play like. A lot of DJs is very generic music and very, and sometimes you got to play like the hits. You got to throw one in there every once in a while, but you actually DJ too. You aren't just pushing buttons and stuff. You're actually up there spinning stuff. You're doing dials. I don't know what's going on up there, but I see a lot of DJs. I'm not a DJ. I just push a button. You don't do that. You actually like really. It's almost like you're putting on a show too with just how you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the cool thing about it is like identifying that too. Like I was so afraid of like losing the artist Ashmar, because he's not gone. It's just I was afraid of that when I got into DJing, it was so exciting for me that I do perform. I realized I do, just like I was rapping or singing or something, I'm performing again, but in this, this way. So
yeah,
I love that shit, bro. Because for me, like when I DJ, it's like I put myself in the shoes of the people watching me.
Right on,
I wouldn't want you to be standing there with your drink. I'm just pressing play.
Yeah, like, and because I've seen you spin a few times at Soho House, and every time you spin at Soho House, the whole place just goes nuts. It's really insane. You're really like curating the entire room, to a degree. You're like painting a picture.
Yeah.
With your song choice, with your transitions, with the mixes that you do. With like the loops that you'll pull off on some tracks and stuff too, and people really like gear towards it, man. Because you're one of those DJs where in the middle of a set, I never go, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yo, because you've been to places where the DJ's spinning, and you're digging the song, you're digging the energy and everything, and then they just do an off the wall transition that doesn't make any sense, and you can't even holler at the shorty you were talking to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, what the fuck just happened, dog? What just happened?
Like, what the fuck?
So did you, when you were teaching yourself how to DJ, were you watching other DJs? Did you pull any inspiration from DJs you had been watching, or were you like, yo, I'm kind of like a newborn baby in this shit?
Well, what's crazy is so to answer your question, yes, I did watch some DJs to see what they were up to, and it was crazy because for me, like, I never thought I wanted to be a DJ, to be honest with you. Like, I never thought about it at all. But when I think about, like, my producing process back when I lived in Vegas, I used to use a controller to, like, with scratches and things like that. But I never treated it like, oh, I'm a DJ. I use it as a tool to produce. So when it comes to mixing and things, it's just I use my producer bone, if you will, to go and do all that. But, yeah, man, I don't know if you're familiar. You remember the Eastern? When I was open with the new wave parties. Yeah. I think that's where I met you, bro, to be honest with you. But at New Wave, there was Joaquin, Stefan Ose, Ninth Sage. And there's a hella pictures people have that they showed me from like 2018 of me just like in the back, like, taking it all in. And then 2017, 2016, just taking it all in. Just understanding what it all was. And Shelly actually is the catalyst of why I DJ, bro. I had a birthday party when quarantine happened, when we first got set down in 2020, my birthday was like 2 weeks later or a week later. Yeah. So I couldn't do shit, right? Yeah. But the following year...
You weren't like, it's not dangerous enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do some shit. We're on the edge before it gets crazy dangerous out here.
No, they're like, sit your ass in the house. And... my friend Bambi, she's a DJ also. She was like, I'm going to throw you a party. She threw me a party at this Airbnb. And Shelly posted. I was surprised that you had a DJ and Shelly. And Shelly's always been a supporter of me. I've always supported him. And we're friends. Yeah. So that's just cool. He goes, he's like, hey, you want to try it? Because I want to play Zoom. I had a song called Zoom that came out. And I was like, yo, let me play it. And that, like, simple transition, I was just like, oh, shit. Like, I don't want to get off the board.
Yeah, when you touch the board, you, like, feel like the light come down from the heavens in the music.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Somebody asked me the other day, am I nervous? And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm nervous until I press play. Really? I'm not nervous anymore.
See, that's interesting because, I mean, I've never DJ'd before, but, I'm a performer. I do comedy and stuff, and so I'm just used to nothing kind of guarding me and my vulnerability. Right. So I would think, like, just in my brain, I'm like, oh, well, you got a whole DJ board behind you. You're the mechanic of this shit. You're Captain Kirk right now. You know, like, I will in a degree, all right, when you are the captain, that is a little bit of nervousness right there. But also, like, I don't know, because music is, I feel like if you pick the right music and pick the right songs and transitions and, the layering of music and stuff too, and like what song goes here before this one, and then what song goes after that one or whatever. Yeah. And I feel like you have so much like power with that, where it's like, oh shit, why would I be nervous? I know good music, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's why. I mean, yeah, to a degree, because it's like once I press play, bro, it's like you gotta go, right? Yeah. Prior to that, it's always the nervousness is always about the venue. Yeah. You don't know what crowd you're going to have, right? Yeah. Bro, when UT is not in session that summer, I really feel like that's when DJs build on their fan base. Yeah. Because it's literally your fans coming out. When school's in session, it's a whole nother thing, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you get everybody just coming out.
So it's like, and I feel like that's like that makes me resilient in that sense, because I'm like, oh, I have like universal music for real, like for everybody. Yeah. But it's venue. That's what makes me nervous. But you know what gets me out of my groove when I'm DJing, bro? And I need everybody to know this shit.
PSA.
I fucking hate when you guys request music and you guys see that everybody's grooving and you guys come over there and request music. I'm speaking for an entire community. We hate that. Yeah. The whole place could be jumping up and down, people jumping on the walls, showing, whatever, going crazy, screaming, oh my God, I'm having the greatest night of my life. And there'll be one motherfucker that walks over there and they're just like, can you play Shania Twain? Like,
no, we're not doing that.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Her breasts are out right now. Bro, we are not doing that.
And it takes me out of my entire groove.
Yeah.
And I literally...
That's like a heckler,
bro,
you know, to a degree. Yeah,
right.
That's like people heckling.
Right, bro.
Yeah, I see you doing your thing. And,
But
like, I see everybody having a good time.
They're loving it. But guess what?
Hey, like, this
Fuck
Shania
you.
Twain, though,
Yeah.
like, I really would like to, you know,
Bro,
I feel like a woman right now.
Bro, it was May 13th, Friday 13th. This was last year, 2 years ago. I don't remember, bro. But I was playing at this club. And I'm playing Nuck If You Buck, bro.
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
Yeah.
People are going wild.
That's what that song does. That song makes
we nucking,
everybody's
we
primal instinct comes out
all
whenever
of them,
Nuck If
no
You
matter
Buck comes
what
out.
race
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
White people are just twerking for no reason.
Yeah, I saw a grandmother punch an Asian baby when that song came on one time in the grocery store, dog. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. I was like, first of all,
Was it a
why we
Dollar
playing-
Tree? Nigga? Where were you?
No,
Just
it was Target, bro. It was Target. Like,
Yo, PSA, Nuck If You Buck makes old people hit Asian babies.
yeah, for real.
So be careful.
Be careful where you play that.
Before you play that song. But nah, I was playing it, bro, and this lady walks up drunk. She's like, "Can you play Harry Styles?" And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
right.
No. You don't play Harry Styles after Nuck If
Nuck
You
If You
Buck.
Buck. Watermelon
First of
sugar.
all, one cannot
high.
nuck if they are not buck.
Exactly. And I'm not
Second of all, Harry Styles,
I am not about
he
to
does
play
not
it.
buck because he
Yeah.
is not nuck. You
Yeah.
know,
He's not nuck, bro.
that's so.
But-
All right, so
Bro.
do you? Is there like? Have you had like a disaster nightmare?
No, I'm about to
gig?
tell you.
Yeah,
So
okay, yeah.
she hit me up and she was like, and I was like, no. She was like, does that no mean that you won't play it, or like, or that you don't want to play it? And I said both. And she was like, ooh, I want to spit on you.
Oh my
lady,
God.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you're that mad?
Was this in Austin?
This was in Austin, Texas.
Oh my
bro.
God.
It's just like, no, you know, you came to see me, so
Yeah.
just
Wow.
watch it, like, or pay me $100. And
Yeah.
I'll play whatever you want to.
Yeah.
One song though, $100 per
song per request.
So
That's not a bad deal.
Right.
You really want to hear this fucking
For
Harry
real.
Styles right now?
For real.
Huh?
Give me
You really
a G,
want to
I
get
play the
Water
whole
Boy
album.
Sugar High right now? Huh? How bad do you want it, Queen?
Give me a stack. I got
That's
you.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So you have a few. You have some residencies.
I
in
do.
Austin? Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
So is that like for a DJ? Because I know for a comedian, that's kind of like the stamp too. Like, you know, I got a residency at this spot or whatever, at least once a month or whatever.
Yeah.
So was that kind of a stamp of approval?
Yeah.
For you? When did you get your first residency, and what venue was it, or is it?
Shoot. When was my first residency was at Coconut Club, actually.
Coconut Club?
Yeah.
Which is still around.
It's still around.
Still around. They were
Coconut
supposed to
Club's
close down, but
here.
still
Shout 'em out.
around.
Boom, boom. But it was a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
But it also made me see that it showed me that I was seen in the scene.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like
Recognized out here in these streets.
Right. I feel like when I was a musician, just solely a musician, we're fighting for that. We're fighting for people to see us. But I do like the opportunities they have given the new acts in the city. Shout out Grace. That's my dog. And I think that's really, really cool. But again, resilience.
Yeah.
You know? You just you go through it and then you find something. And I think right now I'm still growing. I'm not that nigga, but I am that nigga.
But you are.
Yeah. But I'm saying I'm not just I'm not, I'm still growing. This is still an everyday thing. I'm still working hard on it and shit like that. But yeah, I'm very happy to be I feel like when I got my first residency, it was yo, you're here. You know?
Yeah.
But what really solidified it, I ain't gonna lie to you, what really solidified it was just Afrotech Week. That
really? Yeah. I saw you spin at an Afrotech event last week. Yeah.
Afrotech was so beautiful.
How many places did you spin? How many events did you do at Afrotech?
How many events did I do?
Yeah.
I did 17 events, bro.
Woo! In a span
From
of
Wednesday to Sunday.
Damn. So you were nonstop.
Bro.
Nonstop.
Bro.
Dog.
Tired.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Yeah. That's a real job. That's work.
Yeah.
That's working, man.
But
that's working.
It felt good because, again, after it was done, it was I know I'm seen. I know people see me. They recognize me now. And so that right there could be fearful, because you could think okay, damn, more people are looking at me.
Yeah.
But for me, it was and
Afrotech is a big event. That's a huge conference.
Huge. And it was black and brown people all around.
Yeah.
It felt good, bro.
Yeah.
Austin does not have a lot of black people here. But
No, we
it
don't.
felt dope. But we're here.
We are here. We are out here.
I want to be honest
here.
with you. We are here.
We're here.
But
you know,
we do not have that many, and we had it was all of us, bro.
Yeah.
It was just cool.
I love when I see that in Austin. I'm like, oh dang, you never see this many black folks out here at once. And everybody's cool and chilling, and it was a bunch of black tech nerds too, which was also cool and fun.
The craziest part is leading up to Afrotech, bro. Like it'll be Monday. Afrotech is not until like whatever, like Wednesday or when people come in here, whatever. And you'll be at Monday at like Magnolia Cafe, and it's just niggas.
Yeah,
like, whoa, this is not Waffle House. We popping here, yo. That shit's fire to me.
Dog, yeah, that's hilarious.
We took up every space. That was so dope to me. And then like, what's crazy is like, you know, different places will be like, oh, we don't want that. We're not looking for that because of like stereotypes. To be honest with you, like, they might start a fight or you know stuff might break and shit like that. But the crazy thing about it is that shit happens at predominantly white parties. And like, I just feel like that fear is going to be like the Achilles heel, the Achilles heel of the growth of Austin. Yeah, I really do. I feel like at some point we got to like stop that because every decision's being made off assumptions. It's not being made off of like reality.
And
you know,
and actual knowledge and nobody talks to each other. We don't fucking communicate with each other.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, everybody texts each other. Nobody fucking talks,
bro.
Yeah,
exactly. That's real shit, bro.
For real.
And it's not to knock like white spaces or any other spaces. It's just literally like, what do I can pull from? It's just like hip hop, bro. Like people are like, oh, Atlanta's dope, right? Atlanta scene is so dope, bro. Like, and then I think about like Austin, right? I think about Atlanta. I'm like, what could Austin do to be like that?
Yeah.
And Atlanta's popping because everybody works with each other. Yeah. Everybody fucks with each other. Even if they don't fuck with each other, they'll make some sound so that it can like blow up. Atlanta is just a dope ass place.
Yeah.
When it comes to like working together, the ecosystem. Austin, niggas got big egos, and it'd be like, for what, bro?
Yeah.
We're all trying to learn. We're trying to put this place on the map, bro.
Yeah, but I think also there are a lot of big egos. I think music carries more bigger egos than comedy.
For sure.
Just because, like, I mean, nowadays a lot of cats, like artists and stuff, they produce everything themselves, they record everything themselves, they write everything themselves, they shoot everything themselves, and it's like, oh, okay, I don't really need y'all niggas out here or whatever. So I feel like that garners a lot of selfishness or whatever.
For sure. I do feel like, well, I think that in comedy, and the reason why it's very intriguing to me is that, to me, and this is, you know, I believe in therapy and shit like that.
Which is good. Go to therapy. Get your fucking psyche together, dog.
Right. I feel like comedy is like the one profession where that's on showcase all the time. Your mental health is like, any joke that Richard Pryor has said, like, it just feels like this is therapy, but this is who I like. Yeah, and it might be just a joke.
This is what I carry.
You feel me?
But also, I have the strength to not let it take control of me. That's why I'm saying this wild shit in front of you strangers right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I shouldn't be saying this shit. I know I shouldn't be saying this shit, but
yeah.
You know, I need to get it out. This is who I am.
And in music, I could release a whole album, right? Saying fuck everybody, blah blah blah, and then put that shit out, and y'all do not have to see me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why people like, I don't know, in hip hop, it's this like always beef, all this like all types of shit, right? You're right though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of egos in it. But I do feel like it's because like comedy just, I don't know, comedy, I'm so intrigued by it. I'm so scared of it. Like,
it's scary because you don't have nothing to protect you. Like, you have nothing to protect you. You don't have any like instruments or special effects or pyrotechnics or lights or no shit.
Do you feel like
thoughts.
Do you feel like when COVID happened and the blow up or the renaissance of like social media comedians happened because of that point, that point, it's like they started doing comedy in the space of music where it's like, I can put out some shit, but you ain't gotta see me or
that social media comedy is interesting because there's some social media comics that are can rip on stage live too. Also, they're not
Yeah.
just funny like
Yeah.
on social media. Like Chade Narena, he's funny as fuck and like super cool dude.
Yeah.
He was just in Austin. He comes to Austin quite a bit, but he rips on stage. His TikTok, social media shit is funny. He's like true comic. But there's also some social media comics where, you know, they got all these followers on social media, and then, you know, you book them at a show and they fucking bomb and they can't do stand up and stuff. But it's, you know, it's, but you have that blockage because the scary thing about stand up is like, you know, immediately if they like you or not, or if this is funny or not, or they find this funny or not, you know, so it's kind of like that immediate satisfaction or the immediate dissatisfaction. And that immediate dissatisfaction can do a whole number to you mentally and physically. You know,
that's true.
Because when if I ever start to feel beads of sweat build on my back, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not. this is not going well.
It's amazing. It's dope. But one thing I find myself doing, just like you watch, like, what do you call it, like food competition shows and shit like that.
Oh hell yeah.
So there's
I want to host one. Netflix, holler at your boy.
For
I
real.
Host one for real.
Yo, Jordan needs a show, bro.
I need one.
You've ever like? There's this show on Netflix called Blown Away when they blow glass.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
Bro, I find myself being like, that shit was trash. But I mean, I can't. Like, I watched like the first episode. I'm so amazed, and by like episode 8, I'm like, yo, get better, do better. Yeah. Like, bro,
come on,
I don't
Rodrigo.
know.
Come on,
I don't know to blow.
I know your wrist game
glass.
is better than that, dog. What are you doing, bro?
Yo, you trash
out
here,
bro.
Doing,
dog? Yeah.
When it comes to comedy, like that's how I feel like people are. Like, you're not on stage.
But even when, you know, I'll release like I'll put my stand-up clips online and people have no idea, you know, with fucking 80 followers and have their account on private, they'll just be so fucking mean to me.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, Nick from North Carolina, fuck you.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these, the clip is funny. The whole audience is laughing in the clip. I'm getting a lot of love and stuff in the comments. And then there's that one dickhead named Nick from North Carolina with 72 followers that just is like, oh, this isn't funny at all. Like anybody can.
You're not funny.
Yeah. But then it's like, you know, those people aren't going to say that to your face.
Yeah.
You know.
It really, you're true.
Everybody talk shit until they get slapped. Then you either talk more shit and it's like, all right, you really like are about that life, or you like, oh, okay, shit. I don't want to get slapped.
Yeah,
no. Do you feel like the city of Austin supports you as a DJ and an artist and a musician?
Yeah, honestly, yes.
Yeah. Why do you feel like that? Because Austin's considered like, you know, music capital of the world, but people don't really know. They just know like from the surface level if they come and visit and then they see a good bar show or something, you know. But
facts. But
being somebody that's actively working in the music industry in Austin and doing really well, I might say, as well.
I think that when you get recognition from the city, it hits different, you know.
Yeah.
Than like me being a DJ. I did something with Origin Studio House at the town hall. Yeah, the town hall, and that was rewarding, bro.
Yeah,
like it was good for my soul, for my spirit. As far as just being a creative, they showed so much love, man. Like it felt good. I'm not gonna lie. So that stuff is very rewarding when it comes from the city.
Yeah.
I just treat people how I want to be treated.
Yeah, that's the biggest key.
Honestly, I went to New York. I should have said this earlier, but I went to New York for about like a month and a half, right? This was May to July of 2021. And when I was out there, I noticed that everybody has a hustle, right? It don't matter what it is, bro. It could be anything. It could be I'm selling shoelaces.
Even the pigeons got hustles,
right? For
like,
real,
I saw a pigeon sell a watch.
I believe you, bro.
I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Hey, no cap.
Yeah, I gave him some crack for some watch trade. It was crazy. I was like, whoa.
No cap. I fucking I had a show out there. I was singing and rapping out there. I had a show out there with my boy Shanzian, and after our show was done, it was snowing outside, and somebody dropped a slice of pizza in the middle. It was the most New York shit, bro. Dropped a slice of pizza in the middle of the road, and his rat came out of the fucking, on this side, far on the far side, ran over there and threw the fucking pizza on his back. And then ran, bro.
That was Master Splinter. He's about to go feed his kids. He's about to go feed his turtles, bro. Yo.
And was running. That slice of pizza was just hopping, bro. I was like, yo, the fuck is that? Yo, so New York. But I went out there, and I saw that everybody was on their shit, right? It didn't matter what they were doing. And I got back here, and that's when I hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And people were like, what are you doing? Why are you going? And honestly, bro, it put a battery in my back, bro. Like, that's why I love New York, dude. I feel like it's just so resourceful for what you need for your career.
New York's energy is electric.
I love it,
like,
bro.
you can't not feel it when you're out there.
Yeah, I love New York so much. It has my heart, bro.
Yeah.
I love New York so much. But yeah, I came back out here and I just went crazy. And also separating myself mentally from the city was helpful because there was a time during quarantine when I did have writer's block, where I was really like, damn, am I gonna not be a musician
You were stuck in
anymore?
Austin during quarantine?
Yeah, during quarantine. So Shanzi and I were just talking, and shout out to Needy. We're talking about, yo, let's get out of the city. Like, let's go to New York for a little bit. And we got an Airbnb out there. And it was just like, it was needed, bro. It was needed. Then I came back here. And yeah, ever since then, I've just been working my ass off.
Yeah. No, you really been killing it in the DJ
off.
game out here.
Thank you, bro.
Where are you from originally?
I'm a military brat.
Military brat?
Majority of my
All
life,
around?
I lived on Edwards Air Force Base.
Yeah.
It's like an hour north of LA.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, LA is stomping grounds, and then I was just like, my life, bro. That's who I am.
So where do you see you with your DJ career? How do you see that in relation to being in Austin, for however long you plan on being out here? Because I feel like Austin is a launchpad city. You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like you come out here when you really, really want to build and polish like your act or your the product that you're selling or whatever as a artist, as an entertainer, performer, whatever. I feel like Austin is the place. All right, this is where the coal gets turned into diamond, and then I sell the diamond out, further and expand it. Yeah. How do you think about that projection for yourself a lot?
Very often.
Yeah.
So my first main thing is, it is a launch pad. That's true. I've been here for 9 years now.
Yeah.
So it is a launch pad. And with that being said, I am in a community with my peers who are friends and family of me now. So one thing that I want to do as far as doing it, I really want to get into tour DJing, tour DJing. But I want to do what people like I know I believe in, and like maintain a relationship with. So I've been talking to Mike Melano. Yeah. He and I have rocked 2 shows together already, and that dude is just so. I've seen him, bro. I've seen my boy, bro, from here, bro, and where he's at today. And this album that he's dropping on Melano Day, which is the 14th, so Tuesday, bro.
Yeah, and Shelly was showing me the videos that they were making.
The music is
like,
so
this is crazy. Yeah, it's just fucking good. It's just damn good.
It's music. Just fucking good.
I'm gonna get Melano on here and
bro,
chop it up with him. Yeah, he's an animal.
That is my guy.
Yeah.
I love him, bro. But I want to, we've been talking about that. Also, I want to get back into music, to be honest with you. Shanzian just released a song called Soul. We worked on a while ago. And that shit felt good to just hear my voice and some shit, to be honest with you. So, but when it comes to DJing and things like that, I do want to do touring. Also, I have a huge dream of creating my first, my own festival. Yeah. To start small and then create my own EDC type shit.
Yeah.
That is a dream of mine.
I feel like Austin is a city where that's feasible.
So the way that I
feasible
think
to do it.
That should I tell you on camera? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you on camera.
Yeah.
What I do want to do, especially with working with Mike Melano, I want to be able to come, say this is home base, right? Working with Mike Melano, we go crazy. We do everything right? We're going crazy. Come back to the city, and then whoever's the new thing, see if I have resources to help push them. I feel like I want to be a person to help put Austin and give back. but help put Austin on the map, bro.
Yeah. I feel like Austin, after you know, launch and now like, you know, you're starting to make money and perform outside of Texas more often consistently, like on the weekends or something. I feel like Austin is a good home base to come back to because it's so central in the United States.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to stay in the States, I feel like it's a great, because it's, you know, 3 hours to get to L.A., 4 hours to get to New York, you know, 3 hours to Miami, 3 hours to Atlanta, you know, 2.5 to Chicago, versus like living in fucking L.A. and then it's a 5-6 hour flight all the way to New York or whatever. You know, like Austin, you're very central of everything. Have you ever done any like DJ work outside of Texas or?
Yeah. I got so much love in Oakland, bro.
In Oakland?
Oh my God.
Oh shit. In Oaktown?
Bro.
Yeah.
So much love.
How did that happen? How did the relationship with the city of Oakland happen?
So I do R&B night with my boy Stefan.
Yeah.
The Brothers Groove does R&B night with this collective called Do Not Disturb, and one of the founders is Jazz.
Yeah.
And she's from Oakland, and she was like, we have this party out here. Did you want to play? I was like, yeah, like quickly, yes. And I went out there, bro. It was just different. I had an Angus Cloud shirt on.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Angus Cloud. I had a shirt on, bro. Oh my God, you don't know how much it means to me that you're wearing that. I don't I just rocked it because he's from Oakland, so I was like, let me rock it. But like, there were people I guess who knew him, and they had me take a picture. There was a girl wearing a shirt of somebody else, and they were like, they were best friends.
That's crazy how just like
died.
you decided to wear.
I wore it because
shirt.
like, what's crazy is when it came to performing. This is since a young age, bro. When it came to performing or going to different places, I always told myself that I didn't want to just wear jerseys places.
Yeah.
I want to wear like a face of somebody there.
Yeah, like paying homage to the city. Yeah.
Right. And so I was going to get a Mac Dre shirt, E40 shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, those are so like cliche. Like, I love both of y'all.
Yeah.
So I got an Angus Cloud, and that was, Oakland showed mad love. Portugal showed mad love too.
Portugal?
Yeah, I went to Portugal.
Damn.
Last year. They showed mad love.
So you getting out
too.
the country with the fucking music. Hell yeah. Hell
See,
yeah.
and
How
that's
was
the
Portugal?
touring
So
thing.
all right, what was the biggest difference you noticed from spending in America versus spending in a foreign country?
Foreign countries just want a vibe. They're not picky.
Yeah, they're not asking for Shania Twain.
They're not. I'm
gonna spit on you if you don't play some fucking Shania Twain right now in Portugal.
Right now, bitch.
That's crazy.
They really just want to feel good.
Yeah.
And also like, I don't know, bro. They just like the vibe, bro. They just want a vibe, right? It's not about like, oh my God, my fucking friends are here and it's their bachelorette party.
So was there a language barrier in
low
Portugal?
key, but honestly, they'll get around to it.
They'll get around
like
to it?
they want to
Yeah.
work through it, like to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I was out there DJing a wedding, but I did like this. It was like an after party kind of setting, and the people whose wedding, they're from Austin, but however, the people who would show me the most love were the people from Portugal.
Yeah, of course.
And it was amazing. They still follow me on Instagram. It was amazing, bro.
I bet. I don't know, because Europe just is. I feel like
beautiful. I'm sorry.
100% beautiful, but also to a degree, in a weird way, sort of an untapped market from American artists. You know, because I feel like in Europe, they just show so much more appreciation for America. Because I mean, we're used to when we live in an artistic city like Austin and stuff, we're used to talented artists like all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that it's like not that amazing anymore, because it still is. I still see artists all the time in the city that just blow my fucking mind.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you take that energy to a foreign country where, there's not a lot of people like you out there, and then like you're really like doing whatever it is that you're doing, you're entertaining with passion. I feel like they just show so much love and appreciation and support for that, and they're like, yeah.
It's
this is the type of America we want.
No, for real. It's like because you become inspirational to them, right? Is might see what they like, what Hollywood shows them, because they're like, oh, you're supposed to be this hype, but it's like, bro, like it felt so good. fuck the music. The food was different,
Yeah.
bro. Like to taste
Portuguese
an actual
food?
thing that
Yeah.
tastes like what it's supposed to taste like, bro.
yeah,
like,
yeah. With no GMOs and,
bro, none of that
and red
shit,
dye and
bro.
stuff.
So
No
look,
high
so
fructose
look,
corn syrup.
so Pete. So the first day I got there to Portugal, this lady was like, or no, not this lady. I was told that my stay there was not covered for the first day. I did not know that. So I had to go on Airbnb and like find somebody really quick. This lady was sharing a room like in her place for like 30 euro. So hella cheap. I was like, what the fuck? Booked that shit. Went over there. Everybody, I'm going to say 85% of the people I saw in Portugal were very, very, very healthy. Like very in shape, very healthy people. I definitely stuck out. And like they were just like, no, we're all fit and swollen, big, and I was just like, cool, that's crazy. I'm American, my bad. And I get over to the Airbnb, and I'm like, oh, this place is so beautiful. Mind you, it's like, what time was it? It was like 3 p.m. out there at this time. And then like I just was sleepy. I just been traveling, and I passed out, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. and people were up, like
I was doing things.
Starting their day.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
At 4.
4.
Yeesh.
Right. And then I went to I was like, man, I'm hungry. She was like, you should eat McDonald's. I was like, no, I have that in America. She was like, trust me. Like, she's like, look at me. Get McDonald's. I was like, whatever. So I get on the app, and it's like McPlant. And I've heard about McPlants. It's called a McPlant. I heard about it, but I didn't like, man, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And it's their plant-based burger out at McDonald's in Portugal. I think it's all in Europe. And I ordered that shit, bro. And I got a Twix McFlurry. She was like, no, get that. And like their main drink on there, you know, in America, like you go places, they have like tea or iced tea, lemonade. Limeade is like the main drink out there. I was like, that's random.
That's why they so fit. Something about them limes.
Got a limeade.
Limes.
Bro, got a limeade. And I get my fucking shit. First of all, the delivery dude comes up super proper, like, there you go, bag crisp. Bag was like a commercial, bro. I was like, oh shit. I opened it up, bro. I pulled the burger out and all that shit, bro. It was the lightest burger. Like, I ate that shit. It all tastes real. It didn't taste like taste like McDonald's. It tastes like a real burger.
An actual burger.
Bro, the McFlurry was like there's no Twix candy in it. It was like real caramel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, real.
They gave you like a raw Twix.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit was hard, bro. And yeah, I felt light as fuck. It didn't make me feel sleepy or nothing. I could like start my day.
Shit.
She's like, I told you. I told you. I was like, damn. Like, Portugal, bro, cigarettes, bro. People buy cigarettes. I'm looking at people's cigarette boxes on the box, nigga.
Oh, they got like the throat
Bro.
thing. Yeah, I was in France. They were doing that shit in France too.
Fam.
And people was buying them shits like nothing.
Like, it's smoking like crazy.
Yeah, they smoke like crazy.
With 6
there.
packs. Like, I'm like, bro. But they had, the box that I saw, this dude had a tube through his throat.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
But like, so I don't smoke cigarettes unless I'm like OD drunk.
Yeah, for sure.
But I have tried I've tried a European cigarette.
They're different.
I've tried a Japanese cigarette.
They're different.
Way different. Like,
different.
if I lived over there, I would smoke cigs. Them shits are smooth.
Exactly. That's scary, right?
Yeah. Because over here in America, they taste like shit. You're just like, what the fuck is this?
I remember
but
this
over there,
girl,
you're like, damn, yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
It tastes like air, low key. Like, it's not as harsh. It's like my one of my very close friends, she got like a carton of Reds from like, where was she at? I don't remember. I want to say it was like the Philippines or something.
Yeah,
bro. She didn't at that time. She didn't smoke cigarettes like that, bro. Running through them. She got them back here. She was like,
"It's good. It's weird.
It's great."
Yeah, like when I smoked a Japanese cigarette, I was like, I understand these anime niggas that be smoking cigarettes without taking it out their mouth now and just letting that hoe just ash all the way. They just pull that bitch in one pool, just one drag, the whole thing's done. I get it. That shit was like so damn smooth. That was like a Japanese cigarette is like the Hennessy of cigarettes, the cognac of cigarettes. That shit is just smooth, just hugs you the whole way down.
What's that movie when that lady she does her move? Kung Fu Hustle. Yeah, she does that cigarette.
Would you ever? I mean, I'm sure you want to expand more. How far do you want to expand with,
Everything.
Everything.
I want to do everything, bro.
Yeah.
I know that sounds so cliche or whatever. I want to do it all. I want to be in the room.
I mean, you're definitely one of the standout DJs in the city. Like, easily.
And honestly,
the only time I like going to clubs is when, or Bambi's
my dog, bro.
Dope. Bambi's
She's
the
so
shit.
cool.
Yeah, Bambi's super dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all are like really like the only two DJs I've really seen
Bambi,
in the city where I'm like, oh,
I
can trust.
Yeah.
You know, when they're there, I can trust I'm gonna have a good time.
Bambi, we got to run a me and you set.
Yeah.
Again, sis. Yeah, no, that's my dog. Like,
how is it like working, you know, during like the festivals out here, like South by and stuff? How?
I mean, bro, last year, not this year, but last year was like, so I quit working, right? So I was in corporate America, if you will, and I like took on, let me just fucking DJ.
Yeah.
Like, but I went to Soho House, and I worked at Soho House, and I was a food runner, and then I got booked for hella shit that South by, and I was like, yo, is there any way y'all can work with me? And they were like, it's blackout dates, we need everybody. And I was like, well, I gotta quit.
Yeah, well, I'm leaving.
And I was fucking scared.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Like, not fuck y'all, but yeah, I had to go because I just didn't want to give it up, bro.
Yeah.
And I threw this party at Coconut Club, at Neon Grotto, and Jamie Lee Curtis was there.
Yeesh.
It was that day. It was at South by, bro. That shit was massive. It was me and Stefan.
When you saw Jamie Lee Curtis, were you like, yeah, I'm glad I quit my fucking job?
Right?
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis was in that. So,
bro, she's so fine.
Oh yeah, she's one of those top tier white women.
They try to make her look so ugly on the new Halloween movies. I was like, nah, I see right through that. I'm trying to get at that.
Hey Jimmy, you approve of Jamie Lee Curtis? We just had to ask you. Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, fine as hell. But yeah, that shit was dope. But then, I quit my job, and then they banned me for 6 months. Soho House.
Really?
Banned me.
But now you spin there, right? But now you fucking, that's a full circle moment.
Resilience.
How did you feel when you got that first gig? Because don't you do a residency at Soho?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Not only do you spin there, you have a fucking residency there. So how did it feel? What was that moment?
When I got the residency?
Yeah. Did you go to the person that you said you quit? Like, yeah, suck my dick.
No. So,
I have no self-control. I just went to shit.
Nah. He said I have no self-control. No, I went to.
See me.
They needed a DJ for Halloween, which is 7 months after I quit, and I was just like,
we need somebody.
And I rocked that shit, and then they gave me like 3 or 4 gigs after that, and then they were like, "You want a residency?" That's literally how it happened.
Dirty sluts.
Yeah, I was just like,
hell yeah,
dirty sluts.
I love full circle moments like that, dog. I love full circle moments.
Shout them out though. Like there's some really cool people that are up there. Shout out Cam. Shout out Major. I love, man. The team is dope.
Yeah,
they're cool people up there. But it's again resilience, right?
Yeah,
I could have been a salty ass dude and sat back and be like, I didn't get my, you know. But you grow from that shit, right?
Yeah.
And I have really cool people who are closest to me. Stefan is like, me and him have grown. We're brothers groove. Like, that's my guy. So, and then, bro, earlier when you were asking about who I watched, like, bro, like, Joaquin, bro, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of that guy. So Joaquin, he's been pretty instrumental in wanting to help me in this whole thing. And then we have Sleepy Joe. Have you seen him spin before?
Mm-mm.
So he and Joaquin are in Pangea together. Sleepy Joe and I have gotten really acquainted lately, but that's my boy too. Like, damn near a brother at this point. And he's like, help me out. I just like when people, yes men are cool. Don't get me wrong. You need that.
Yeah.
You need that. But you also need a person to be like, yo, you should do this.
Yeah.
You should do this.
Yeah.
Switch this up. Diversify yourself in this way. Do that. Bro, he just cares, right? And he sees me.
That's the type of shit that makes you better.
Right.
It just makes you all overall better in multiple aspects.
And he knows what I want to do. He knows, like, I don't know, man. That dude is just so cool to me. Like, so cool to me, bro. Like, so yeah, bro, that's just where I'm at. Like I'm surrounding myself with people who want to like, you know, not only see me win, but they want to win too.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's nobody trying to step on anybody's toes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's about growth because at the end of the day, no matter where you're at, you want to put that shit on the map, bro. Like no matter where you're at, bro. If you have a conglomerate or something like that, you trying to put that shit on the map. So Austin, to me, I just feel like through the years, it is a launch pad, but as we've been a launch pad, I feel like it's being hella used for other shit that is not,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be used for.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I remember when South by Southwest was for the artists here. I remember
It's
that
not.
shit.
It's all corporate.
It's just corporate.
and
It's
commercial now.
A&Rs coming out here to see artists who already
Yeah.
established. So, which is cool. Like,
I remember
thank you for
South
helping.
by Southwest 2013, dog. All in the same day. Like I saw Jimmy Kimmel eating a hot dog on the street, and then Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose walking up 6th Street just holding hands. And then I saw Riff Raff at Starbucks, and I was like, South by Southwest
Right.
is not the same.
It's just not.
the
And
same.
it's like it's cool. Like, you know, that's all cool and all. But, you know, we have hella artists here
yeah,
that are, like, amazing. Comedians. Even South by, it goes to y'all, too. Like, what's the festival you guys have here?
we have Moon Tower.
Yeah, Moon
that's
Tower.
the big comedy festival. Yeah,
Like, but they bring, like, a lot of, like, well-known people.
yeah.
And
But
it's
also
like,
with comedy in Austin right now, bro, there's famous comedians here
Moving, I mean,
every single week.
that's true.
With especially when the Mothership opened up, Joe Rogan's Club.
Yeah.
bro, every single week there's
So-
somebody here.
why don't that shit be happening for music? It's because of ego. Back to our main
Yeah. Because I feel like I feel like why that's happening with comedy out here also is, I mean, I started comedy in LA, and there's no camaraderie. Out here, there's camaraderie amongst the comedians and in that regard, and so we're all like really trying to help each other, and we're all kind of supporting each other like fully. And
That's
I mean, you
what-
run into like some of the egos, but nobody's egos like really gets
But
out of check.
that's what
or
I'm
whatever.
getting
You
at,
got to have a
though.
little bit of an ego to do this shit in the first place,
Facts,
but
facts.
it doesn't really get out of check too much out here in regards to comedy.
I mean, but that's the beauty of comedy.
Yeah.
I guess the fear that I have for y'all is also the beauty of it because
Yeah.
at the same time, you guys know that about each other, right?
Yeah.
With music, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just oversaturation of what it looks like to be a dope ass artist.
Yeah.
But like, I was just telling somebody yesterday, we were talking about basketball. It was Stefan actually. He was telling me that Shaq on the Magic was better than Shaq on the Lakers. Bro, my face exactly. But what he was
Hold
trying
on.
to, but what we boiled down to was that he was trying to say that physically,
Yeah.
he was lighter on the Magic than he was on the Lakers. But that's not what he said. I was like, that makes no sense,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Lakers Shaq was pulled down
stupid.
entire
Stupid.
basketball.
All right, he did that
goal.
on the Magic. He didn't do that on the Lakers.
He did it once on the Lakers, right?
Yeah, he just broke the thing, but he broke the glass
Okay.
on.
Okay.
But with that being said, like, yeah, bro, like,
Well, then he definitely wasn't lighter than if he just ripped out.
so what I'm getting at was that, like, you have that. What did you just say? Hold on, I'm gonna have a point why I said that. You said boom, 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 boom. Okay, my point was that at the end of the day, it's like, okay, so Shaq was lighter or whatever, thing like that. For me, when it comes to like DJing or things like that, it's like right now, this is my Magic time.
Yeah.
Right? Afrotech was me being traded to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The first season he got traded to Lakers, they did not win, right? Not saying I'm going to take losses, but I'm saying that this is a constructive time in my life.
A transitional
Yes.
time. Yeah.
So I'm going for the three-peat
Yeah.
in
Most
2024.
definitely.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Most definitely.
and that means just to like work on the craft, build on the resources I have, make sure everybody around me eating. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like I want to be an example of how we can grow as a city.
Yeah.
I feel like too many people's egos and what is the unknown? My boy got a song called Unknown. What's the unknown? Like what you just don't know about shit. That's what fucks us up.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's like nobody knows. And if you treat it like nobody knows, you can only grow. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? People just swallow their pride and
Yeah.
they go for it.
I mean,
So,
you're one of those people that, you're just going for it and it's working out for you.
Yeah.
It's clearly working out for you. You're killing it all around the city, man.
And I try to, bro, I mean, you can ask people. I try to help, bro.
Yeah,
I really do. Like,
I mean, your energy isn't off-putting or whatever. You know, you
Yeah.
have a very, like, open energy. You seem like an easy person to approach. You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't know you, I still feel like I could approach that dude. And
Yeah.
say what's up or ask him something. You know
Anything.
what I'm saying?
Anything.
Yeah. I really do feel like in the next 5 to 10 years, a lot of people are going to be talking about what's happening in Austin right now in regards to music and comedy, and I feel like you're going to be one of those names that people are talking about.
And that's one of the
best DJs in the city, man. For real. Real talk.
Thank you.
Real talk, man.
Thank you. This is a shot, but I'm gonna say it. I waited for your podcast to say this. I knew I was the shit when I found out people were sending their friends to come watch me DJ.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, some mob shit. Y'all got mobs in Austin.
I mean,
That's
like
I was the shit, bro.
You during your DJ sets, man, there's never a moment where I'm like, oh damn, why is he playing this shit? What the fuck? Like, I'm ready for this shit to skip, dog. No.
Bro, yesterday I played, or 2 days ago I played Yonkers.
Yeah.
Just out of the blue, I just played it, and then Cyanide by Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
As like, bro, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
I had to look back at the board. I was like, who am I?
Yeah,
bro?
when you spin, man, like it's so much easier to talk to women at places you're spinning at too, because they're having a good time too.
I will say that. That's
you gotta
like
play you gotta play music that women like dig, but also like dudes will dig. But the women really gotta dig it for the vibe to.
Honestly, I think that every DJ, like that's what every DJ though, they play to the women because as the women shaking their ass, the men gonna buy you a drink.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm there. That's why I know.
So yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. Anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
You guys can follow me at Ashmar, ASHMAR.ca on Instagram, and also follow the Brothers Groove on Instagram. That's me and my brother Stefan Dose. We have a collective, and on there you'll see all of our shows, everything that's going on.
When are your residency dates? So people.
My
can
first
come see you spin.
Every first Friday is called Taste at Soho House. When we drop the link for RSVP, make sure you set that up. It's very limited, but that shit is
popping. That shit is popping.
Right. And then
if you like hot women, there's a place to go.
Yes. We create safe spaces too, women.
Yeah,
don't be scared.
for real. No, it's a groove. It's a groove. It's a groove.
And then
some of those women are married and are stepping out from their husbands for that night, but that has nothing to do with me.
That is none of my business.
I found that out. Not the hard way, but I've just found that out. So, be careful also.
Yo, facts.
It's crazy, dog. I've been a few times, and like there's always mad married women that are like, yeah, my husband's not here right now. And it's
that's crazy. He's out of town. You're like, oh, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Are you setting me up? Then every second and fourth Thursday, I have this thing. Do Not Disturb has this thing, R&B night. Stefan and I play that too. And then every second Friday is my event called Neon Soul at Neon Grotto.
At Coconut?
Yeah, Coconut Club, Neon Grotto. Yeah,
that's another fun one too.
Yeah, that's fun. And then every Sunday, even today, if you know it's Sunday, is Wiggle Room. I play at Wiggle Room. Wiggle Room is on West 6th by Star Bar. I bring guest DJs sometimes. Sometimes I just rock for 4 hours, but it's a good time. If you go, isn't there tomorrow's a holiday? Isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, like Labor Day weekend, isn't it? Or it's like some Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Isn't it?
I thought that was already. I thought that was like Friday or something.
Yo, should be weird. I remember when I was in school, if some shit was on Wednesday, you was off on Monday. I didn't understand that shit.
I just had like a conversation with somebody. Somebody was like, Labor Day or Veterans Day is today. I think Veterans Day passed. I think that was Friday.
It was like, but I think that they got. I think they get Monday. On some weird shit, bro. I don't understand that. I want to know. Shit. I found out, bro. Do you know I just found out like 2 months ago that my dad and my mom were lying to me about it's illegal to have your light on inside your car while you're driving? I just found out that that's never been illegal.
Yeah, no, it's never been illegal. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, why did? And then I'm talking to people
like an old folks thing,
bro. Hella people were like, wait, it's not.
You can get us pulled over. Yeah.
Why do people say that?
Why would they put the lights in the car in the first place? It's fucking illegal.
Turn it on. Sense. I'm in the car, turn that shit off quick, like, I thought it clicked, like, bro, it's okay.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so Wiggle Room and shit pops up.
Pretty much people can see you every week.
Yeah.
Every single week, spinning, bringing the grooves,
I'm out
bringing
here.
the vibes.
I'm out here.
Really is out here.
Out here.
Yo, Ashmar, thank you
Yes.
so much for coming through to the podcast.
Thanks for having me,
Yeah,
Jordan.
this was a great time. This has been Austin Music Zone, shot live here in Creek in the Cave studio in beautiful downtown Austin. I am your host, Jordan Macdonald. Shouts out to our special guest of the day, Ashmar. Check us out on the YouTube page and anywhere you find podcasts. Just look up Austin Music Zone. Check out the YouTube page, Creek in the Cave studio. We got this podcast. We got plenty of other podcasts. We got all the greatest podcasts in the motherfucking world. My name is Jordan Macdonald. Peace, love, and soul. You are now entering the zone, or leaving the zone, I guess, at this point.
We're getting the fuck out of the zone.
Leaving the fuck out the zone. Peace. Hell yeah, dog.